Hello and welcome back to my bug monotype of Pokemon Expert Emerald. In the last episode, we defeated Flannery at the Larfridge Town Gym, collected our final team member in Anorith, and then by obviously reviving the fossil from the Mirage Tower on Route 111, and then we defeated Norman at the Petalburg City Gym using our Heracross's incredible cross-chop, just blitzed through it completely. And then we were making our way down routes 105, 106, down the sea routes essentially around here to try and catch some more Pokemon. Sorry, not catch, but to encounter more Pokemon, keep training, get Anorith up to the same sort of level, because obviously Anorith is way lower than all of our other Pokemon. Mudkip is currently just our Surf user. Now, if you're wondering if some of these levels are slightly different, it's essentially because I lost save data. I lost data. I lost data. I lost save data for a while, and essentially I had to redo everything from collecting the Anorith fossil onwards. So not too much longer. I had to defeat Norman again and then surf down and defeat all those trainers. So nothing too taxing, but yeah, if the levels are slightly different, that's why, pretty much. But anyway, so we are now just going to continue onwards and continue taking on these trainers. And essentially what we're doing is we are very heavily switch training all of these guys. And obviously our favourite, it's far more useful for us to actually be as, to be swapping into our Beautifly, just because Beautifly, Ledian doesn't get any recovery, which is really annoying, whereas Beautifly does. But anyway. So we're going to see lots and lots of these swimmers, most likely. So you're going to Aurora Beam, which is annoying, because obviously that's an Ice-type move. We can now go into our Beautifly, we can Giga Drain. And then a Sharpedo, so a Bug-type. So we can go into our Anorith, and then we can go into, let's say, Dustox. And we're going to be able to Silver Wind. And there we go, we even get a crit to take it out. Dustox being the only Pokemon here that isn't actually on isn't level 51, aside from, obviously, with Anorith. So yeah, so we're going to do this double battle now, with these two. Ray and Lisa, sister and a brother. We are going to, obviously, withdraw our Anorith for our Dustox, and we're going to Giga Drain the Corsola. Down goes the Corsola, Anorith goes level 27, Staryu's going to use Cosmic Power. We don't actually need to swap Anorith back in because it's already been in against the Staryus. There we go, Dustox goes level 51. Nice. So we're going to zip through this. Yeah, that often happens. I forget I can't run away from these things. Because obviously Anorith is much, well I mean, after all, Anorith's a slow Pokemon anyway. We can Giga Drain the Corsola. Anorith is a slow Pokemon anyway, but when we don't have Ledian with Thunder Punch, then there isn't actually much that we actually have which is super effective against Mantine. I think, what is super effective against Rock? Against Water. Water Flying would be, what, Rock, and as you see, what, Chinchou. We can run away from Chinchou, thankfully. You are a trainer we haven't seen yet. So, we have here swimmer Darren, who's got a Mantine. So, this is a chance for our Ledian to get up a Thunder Punch. Indeed, we cut through Confusion, which is really useful. There we go, nice. Well done. I'm pretty sure it's not like sleeping in a plush comfy bed, but anyway. So we've got Swimmer Beth and Triathlete Cameron would like to battle. They have a Sharpedo and a Trimecho. So two Pokemon both weak to Bug. We'll swap in our Scizor. And we will Giga Drain the Sharpedo. Sharpedo uses Swagger and Trimecho uses Psychic and gets a crit. Now, we're going to Silver Wind the Trimecho, and Beautifly, you are confused. I'd ideally not swap you out, but at the same time, we can actually leave you in here. We'll Giga Drain. So you're gonna lower your head, Sharpedo, are you? But well, Sharpedo's gonna go down anyway, and Scizor is gonna be able to hopefully get the kill. No, not on the Chimecho. Wow, it survives. Alright, well we can bring in our Anorith here because Scizor's gonna get speed boost, which should make it the fastest Pokemon. And there we go. Sweet. So they give some sort of words of encouragement as we continue to travel down this long route. Well done. Anorith grows to level 28. So Anorith has gained 8 levels, which is pretty not too bad actually. We're going to be able to, yeah, obviously we do have a task trying to get through all of these little trainers here. Stomp, Thunder Punch, goodbye Krabby. Clawfish. Swap in our Scizor. This time, yeah, we'll swap in Scizor this time. Unfortunately, Scizor is obviously, yeah, our bug type moves are actually still super effective, which, sorry, are still neutral, which is good. We'll do this last one, and then we'll probably think about actually trying to make our way out of this area. Oh yes, you are freaking ground type. I forgot. Anyway, Aerial. You. So, are we going out to the abandoned ship? They ask. We're going to our Ledian here. I don't expect to. Oh, you're going to hypnosis. Well, let's see if we can wake up. We can wake up. Aerial Ace comes through. As a 2-hit KO on the Poliwrath. Nice. Some people even go inside that abandoned ship. We're probably going to just try and make our way to Slateport. There's the abandoned ship. As you can see, there's a double battle up there. As you can see, there are lots and lots of different wild Pokemon, which is pretty cool. Anorith goes to level 29. We avoid that trainer, and this is Route 109, and there's a double battle. I didn't realise this, but anyway, we're like totally in. Oh yeah. So we've got young couple Mel and Paul who are completely in love and all this sort of stuff. Butterfree and Beedrill. I'm going to rock throw the Butterfree. Proper risk it. And we're going to Aerial Ace the Beedrill. Sludge Bomb is nearly going to take me out. Silver Wind is going to take me out. Why would you target down that? But anyway. We're going to Psybeam the Beedrill, and we will Fire Punch. Now we'll Aerial Ace the Butterfree. And there we go. Ah, oh, come on. Psybeam comes through, it takes out the Butterfree. There we go. And we defeat the young couple. Shush, cat, shush. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that there. So anyway, we've got to take out this swimmer David here. We're just going to Thunder Punch it. We're probably going to get taken out by whatever it's got, but we can go into our Dustox. Psybeam. And Psybeam again. Ah, oh, you can. There we go. Down goes the Tentacruel, and then a Seaking. We'll stay in, and we will Sludge Bomb. Nice. Cool. Wild Gyarados. That should be the bottom, essentially, of the sea, which is, yeah, there we go. Shush, cat! Anyway, so we're going to be able to get up here. And then we're going to start making our way back down here once more. More Wild Gyarados. I did not mean to do that, but anyway, Steel Wing is not very effective, but does well over half. Now, Gyarados has been changed. I think it is now a Water Dragon. We've got a busy little thing here. So, yeah, Tuber Ostina would like to battle and has a Huntail and a Gorobis. We will swap out for Ledian, and we will Giga Drain the... Oh no. We will Giga Drain the... I think they're now Water Dark and Water Psychic. So, they should both theoretically be weak to Bug. Obviously I don't actually have any Bug type moves on my Ledian, which is an issue. But we'll So you're going to Hyper Potion. Thunder Punch is going to take you down to half. Giga Drain is almost going to take out the Huntail. We'll bring on our Dustox. So yeah, I'm going to Thunder Punch the Gorobis. And we'll Silver Wind. Yeah, it is super effective as you saw there. So that does very much tell us that these Pokemon are now dark. Sorry, water and another type. Alright, we'll see what this trainer wants. Tuba Gwen. I wanted to see if that's a double battle, but it's not. Got a Marill. Double Edge. Alright, we can take it out pretty quickly. Smoochum. We'll go into our Dustox. Psychic. Ouch. Silver Wind. Take you out. And then you've got a Spheal. Once more we'll go into here. And we'll Thunder Punch. Wow. And you get rest off, which is annoying. Going to keep getting pelted by hail, but that's not going to be an issue. Thunder Punch is going to come through. Down you go. And we're going to actually need to go back and heal now, I reckon. Okay, so, what's the time? So obviously we do want to explore the abandoned ship in this episode. We're probably not going to be able to escape from you, Sizzle. There you go. Cool. Anorith is gaining lots and lots of levels. So anyway, another battle here. Are you... She's got a Starmie, so we'll go into our Scizor. Well, the boss does do a lot to her. I don't think Sizzle's the best specially defensive Pokemon, but anyway. We'll go into our Anorith. Go into Ledian. Aerial Ace. Damn. And we hurt ourselves in confusion. Twice, in fact. There we go. And a Seadra. Level 30. Wow. So, we're getting pretty fast levels here, which is good. And there we go. Well, that was the super effective against Seadra, so maybe Seadra is now also Water Dragon. I don't know for sure. That is true. Wow, we can run away from Gyarados. I think running away is like a percentage chance, so maybe we're just getting lucky. But anyway, so that's a nice chunk of that. Now, what we're going to do... We've now got to make our way back as we head back through Slateport, and then we still got a fair few more battles to do. And then we'll enter the abandoned ship, and we'll see what we can do around there. Yeah, we can still run away, good. We've got a double battle here between Fisherman Carter and Birdkeeper Elijah. We've got a Seaking and a Skarmory. So, we will swap out for Ledian, and we will Giga Drain Seaking. We're going to Spikes. Okay, so we're going to Fire Punch the Skarmory, and we're going to Giga Drain the Seaking once more. Now, that's a good 2-hit KO, which is really nice for us. And Anorith wants to learn Protect, but we're not going to learn it. In comes a Whiscash, so we'll Fire Punch and we'll Giga Drain once more. Giga Drain might take out the Whiscash. It doesn't. Good. So, now I'm going to Aerial Ace. So we're going to Thunder Punch the Murkrow. And we will swap out for Anorith. Okay, we're going to Thunder Punch the Murkrow, and we're going to Rock Throw the Murkrow. Good, there we go, down it goes. So it does not take you out. But anyway, now we just Aerial Ace and boom, down you go. Cool, so we defeat those guys, and we've already done most of those battles. We can head all the way back up and heal once more. There we go. It's so much faster when you can fast forward, I must say. But I do try not to fast forward because obviously it does put pressure on, well, my computer starts going very loud essentially. But anyway, let's have a look. So, we've done most of these battles. We've now only got these few swimmers down here. As we see, Wild Relicanth don't have ancient power. That had ancient power would have been in trouble. But Beautifly gets to get back up. That's the lovely thing about Beautifly. When Beautifly swaps in, Beautifly often gets straight back up to full health with this time it does have ancient power, and now we're dead. Okay, well we'll go into a Scizor here, and we can Steel Wing. That does a good amount. It's obviously only neutral, because we'll go into our Anorith, and then we'll go into our Ledian. We're going to Hypnosis. That's not fun. Now we just need to go into a Pokemon that's not going to die. Scizor. There we go. Parasong kills you. And Anorith is going to evolve! Sweet, so we get our evolution! And there we go! Our Anorith evolves into our Armaldo and is going to be a hell of a lot more powerful now, and also wants to learn Silver Wind. So, there we go, a nice stab move. We'll get rid of Metal Claw. Doesn't get stabbed on Metal Claw, so there we go. Silver Wind. So, Armaldo here is level 32, Rock Bug, Box, Critical Hits, Bold Nature. Bold is, I think, pretty good. I'm not sure. But Silver Wind, Harden, Rock Throw, Water Gun. And, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Higher attack and defense than our Beautifly already, although that special is sort of lagging, as you would imagine. Now, for a Pokemon that's several levels below. But anyway, so we're going to continue. We've got this double battle here. Water-type Pokemon and Ace Trainer Carolina. So, we've got ourselves a Wooper, and a Quillfish. So, Armaldo's going to be last, so we're going to swap out, and we're going to go into our Dustox. You are going to Thunder Punch the Quillfish. Poison Point poisons us, of course it does. Anyway, I didn't mean. You will Silver Wind the Wooper, and we'll Thunder Punch the Quillfish again. Down goes the Quillfish. Dustox goes to level 52. Dustox Silver Winds, and we nearly take out the Wooper. Damn, I was expecting to go. Down you go. And a Quagsire. Down goes the Quagsire, and we defeat the two trainers. So we're going to get Sailor Cory in the Pokédex, we're going to get a Star Piece. I know half of my team is dead, so this will be probably... So, we've got Swimatara here, who has a Seadra. And like I said, I think this Pokemon might actually be Water Dragon. Either way, what we're going to do is we're going to... I think we Swords Dance here. Agility, that's fine. We're going to be at plus. Silver Wind's going to take you out, and then we can stay in. On the Horsey, Silver Wind once more. Even if it's a lie, I love being told I look great. We girls are so complex. Oh yeah, because that's the girl who like says my liar of a boyfriend said I look good in a bikini. So that's very, very silly comments, but anyway, maybe Nintendo putting their little bit in for the gender debate. Anyway, we'll zip down here, and then we'll zip across here. Oh, man, come on, let me out. Let me out. Shoot. Fine. Screw you, Barboach. Could run away from the other one. So, we want to check that trainer there just to make sure we can do it. We can't run away from a Relicanth. That makes no sense. How slow is Relicanth? Well, anyway, we're going to explore the abandoned ship, and I'm not going to matter so much that those fainted. There aren't usually too many battles in here, I don't think. Anyway, we shall, well, we'll see. Well, there's a double battle just there. Or what looks to be a double battle. Yes, it is. So we've got Beauty Thalia and youngster Demetrius, who have a Wigglytuff and a Whalmer. We'll Giga Drain the Whalmer, and we will Thunder Punch the Whalmer, because it's bulky as hell. And send out a Carvanha. So we will try and wait to wake up, essentially. Giga Drain on the Carvanha should take it out, because Carvanha has very weak, you want to Psychic. And Aerial Ace. There we go, we wake up, and we get off an Aerial Ace. Clefable, it's the same thing again. And you're going to Hyper Potion, of course. There we go, down goes the Clefable. And we're going to get Beauty Thalia in the in our Pokénav, which is cool. Now you, ships of this sort are so rare, I'm taking a look around. There appears to be other cabins. Indeed, there are. Can't fall down the holes. Pretty sure there's Ice Beam around here when we find it, but we also obviously we need Dive to fully explore this place. Harbour Mail, but we have too many items. HP up on Caesar. Oh, wow. Well, definitely have an effect on Armaldo, but surprised it wouldn't have an effect. Soothe Bell, Soda Pop, Potion. Anyway, yeah, I mean, a lot of that doesn't actually matter. So anyway, yeah, so we're going to get Harbour Mail. I'm pretty sure that also is an item that isn't particularly useful for anything. I think it's just mail. So anyway, we've got a sailor here who wants a battle with a a Clamperl, back up to full health. And we can go into Ledian for the Mantine, and we can Thunder Punch, and that's a 2-hit KO. Despite being quadruply effective, but anyway. The ship's walking and sunk in. A Pokemon knew how to go underwater, we might make some progress. There you go, yeah. So it talks about... Okay, we've got a big question mark Pokemon thing. I don't know what the... But anyway, I'm getting queasy just being aboard the ship. Yeah, so, okay, so we're getting, obviously, some weird glitch sort of Pokemon there. It gives us only one experience. And it appears only in the cabins, it looks like. There's the dive spot, which we don't have dive yet, so we can't use that. And even if we did have dive, we don't have the TM for it. So we don't have the gym badge to use it. We get another escape rope. Please stop that. You. Yay, it's a ship. Very elegant. So we get a dive ball. Empty. And then you. It's a perfect place to go exploring. It's exciting here. I bet there are some amazing treasures on board. And then we got Tuber Charlie. Yeah, Tuber Charlie here, who has a Golduck. And then we've got a double battle here. Strength and Compassion. These are kind of treasures. I'm not good at swimming, but I'm good at battles. So we've got Ruin Maniac Garrison and Tuber Janie They've got Claydol and a Love Disc, so we will Giga Drain the Love Disc and Thunder Punch the Love Disc to ensure that it goes down. Nice. Claydol is going to Cosmic Power. That's not good. We will Giga Drain the Claydol. I forgot that Giga Drain was super effective against Claydol. But anyway. And it's going to Hyper Beam, which means that we get a free turn. Down we go. Ruin. Beautify. So, walking around barefoot in this is kind of gross. I see. They're going to get a revive. And then we've got another double battle with this couple here. Couple, Kira and Dan, have a Volbeat and an Illumise. We will Wing Attack and Aerial Ace. Goodbye. There we go. Nice. Anyway, so we're going to get them in the Pokénav. Is this where I think, yeah, this might be where we, like, what do you have to say? I'm investigating the ship on behalf of Captain Stern. He wants you to find the scanner. We get the storage key, which I think gives us access to Ice Beam. I mean, we have to go this way anyway. You. Yes, Ice Beam, sweet. That's really good. Well, normally, sorry, obviously I say it's really good. Or normally it would be very good, but I'm pretty sure, actually, none of my Pokemon can learn Ice Beam. So it's like, it's useful. Oh no, Ledian can learn Ice Beam. So actually improves Ledian's Ice Punch to Ice Beam, which is actually pretty good. Okay, does that mean Ledian can learn Thunder? Thunderbolt. Or Overheat? Not able. So the three are obviously Ice Beam. Would Ice Beam be better coverage than Thunder and Fire? Is the question. I mean, you got Flying for Grass types. What else is you got Flying for Grass and Bug types, which both Fire takes care of as well. So maybe Fire Punch is a bit superfluous here. Well, what else do we need if we think? What does Fire give us? Fire gives us super effective moves on stuff like Scizor, and is another move on Steel types, which I guess we don't have decent coverage for. I do want a Fire type move in the end, just because having a Fire type move is very important on Pokemon like Metagross and stuff like that. It's whether I think I'm actually ever going to get an Amnesia up, and I don't think I am, so yeah, let's use that instead. I think that makes a lot more sense. Because the amount of time, I mean, Ledian is frail enough as it is. And really, I'm using it as almost a very weak glass cannon, as it were. It's not particularly fast. Like, we probably want to give it something to maybe try and increase its speed if we could. Let's have a look. What are your speed? 132. Is it actually my fastest Pokemon? It is my fastest Pokemon, so, you know. And its special defense is still 137, which is actually also might be my highest. Yeah, which is also the highest we have. Aside from, well, I haven't checked as Heracross yet. But anyway, so that takes us all the way back around, and now what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to start heading towards Fortree City. So we're going to deposit in our Mudkip. Oh no, we still need Mudkip. Apologies. Because we still need Mudkip in order to get across from Moorville to the path towards Fortree. Anyway, well, we can actually take up these wild Pokemon with RR Maldo, which is good. I'd like it if they're connected all the time, but, you know. I think the, like, certain moves, certainly some rock-type moves in this game have actually sort of, like, their effectiveness or their, offensive capabilities have been changed. Ah, there we go. We can actually talk to Watson here. So anyway, this is good. He's actually going to give us the access to New Morville. And New Morville is actually a decent choice of a thing for us to do. Come on, I've got a mark bike. It's very silly that there you can't, it doesn't just like automatically just put you on your bike like it used to do in the original games. Okay, so we can't actually access the water. Where can we access the water? Yes, I know I'm a terrible rider, thank you. Well, we've got to find where we actually access the water here. Just here, I guess. Bingo! Okay, we find ourselves a rare candy! An always useful item. We will eventually be replacing Water Gun on our Armaldo. Because we do need Bug-type moves, but... sorry, we do need a Water-type move across our team, but Water Gun, that Bug-type move, it is not. Team Ackle was here. Someone painted it onto this sign, but then someone else painted it over it. Oh yeah, and Team Magma, it then says Team Magma rules or something like that. Anyway, so we're going to pass under the bridge here. One of these times that's going to miss, and I'm going to get like hit by a water gun from a wing golem. It's going to take out my Armaldo, and I'm going to be very sad. But anyway, we're going to use the basement key to unlock New Morville, and now what we can do here is we can pretty quickly zip through, hopefully zip through this section. So we see Wild Ampharos just casually sitting around here. Cotton Spore. Going to lower my speed a lot. And it's going to paralyze me. Okay, there we go. What's best to counter bug types? One of my flying types. Sorry, electric types. Electric types. We actually don't have anything that's super effective, so we just want to be hitting it hard. So Dustox. Sludge Bomb. So Dustox and Sizzle can hopefully catch up here, where Ledian and Butterfree were getting all of the water Pokemon. They should hopefully be able to start taking out some of these electric types. T-Wave. Don't I hate you, T-Wave. We want to go up, actually. Voldorb. We should actually be able to take that out. Nope. Too slow, too slow. And we are paralyzed, I think. I'm going to use the revive just because I think it's important that we continue our Armaldo getting experience here. We get a paralyze heal, and we get an electrode. Electrode. Come in, Sizzle. Armaldo goes to level 34. Another Voltorb. And a full heal. Probably use that, but anyway. Well, we could definitely use that, but anyway. Sizzle. Gonna Cotton Spore me, and then Silver Wind you. Goodbye. Lucky Ampharos is so slow. This is what we want to get to. Steps on the switch, click. The generator appears to have stopped. And we get a Thunderstone, which we can sell. Could just use the escape rope, but we'll see what we need to do to get out of here. Ampharos. We do actually want to hit the switch. Magneton! That's an issue. Just because Magneton have, like, no resistances, you know, their only weakness is ground, and we don't actually have a ground type move on our team yet, and we can't escape. And Bug is resisted by Steel, and it would just be long. That battle would just be long. But there we go. Cool. So we do New Morville. Nothing too strenuous there. We're going to be able to go back and just quickly find Watson, chat to him. He's going to give us something, if I remember correctly. What do you give us? So, he's going to give us Thunderbolt. Sweet. So, there we go. Nice. So, question is that if our Ledian can learn... Okay, so just because it can learn Ice Beam does not mean it can learn Flamethrower and Thunderbolt. So that's annoying. But, anyway. Going to be able to heal up. And then I'm just going to make the brief trip over here. As we see Wild Whelmer. The sign that that's level 50 is kind of good and kind of... Well, it tells me that looks like the wild Pokemon is only going to be growing in level. Because I expect the Gym Leader's Pokemon are also going to be pretty darn high by this point. Let's see. Thick Club. Okay, so that's there to obviously increase the power of Marowak. But anyway, we see Steven here. Anyway, hi Ryan, it's me Steven. We met in the cave in Dewford. Have you met many kinds of Pokemon? Yep, if you want to raise only yours, perhaps you find it more fun to raise all sorts. Be nice if we were to meet again somewhere. So, Steven's just going to give us sort of a little chat there. And now, so this is where we're going to call it an end for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Obviously, we've travelled along the sea routes, done lots of done lots of trainer battles, really. Essentially a grinding in many ways. But we're grinding up our Armaldo here. He's now at level 35, so he's gained near enough 10 levels, I think. Or maybe it was 28, so 7-ish levels. But it's gaining levels, which is good. If the wild Pokemon around here are going to be level 50, then we should be pretty fast in gaining levels as well. Might want to zip through this section just so we can get rid of Mudkip and actually get our Heracross back, because our Heracross is actually now going to be tailing behind our other bug types here once we get through the next set of you know, a couple more battles. But anyway, and then we've actually got our next big challenge, which is obviously Winona, and her flying types obviously are also going to be a bit of an issue. But if we get our Armaldo on par with our other Pokemon, then he should. Sorry, I should say. It is a female Armaldo. Our female Armaldo should hopefully be able to crush, just do some proper damage and actually sort of knock those flying types out of the sky with some rock type moves. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will join me on the next.